What's up guys, Saqib Sheikh here, checking in live from the boardroom. Today we're going to talk about something which has been blowing up on the internet, on YouTube, on Instagram. People have had a lot of views about it, and it is the Shredz scandal which is going on with their athlete or former athlete Devin Physique. So for the guys of you who don't know, I'm sure lots of you do know, that's why you clicked on the video, but this is just my opinion. Shredz is a supplement company which has grown quite rapidly over the past few years. It's been really big on social media. I think they really use social media to their advantage in quite a good way most of the time. They've got lots of, I guess, Instagram celebrities who endorse their products. So they've done quite a good job there on the social media side. And then Devin Physique, he is, I don't know what his real last name, but that's his Instagram name. He is one of their, I think, quite famous sponsored athletes who has, I think, 1 or 2 million, I don't know exactly, followers on Instagram. So today I wanted to just give my opinion on the whole situation. Basically what transpired was that Devin Physique, he's a super ripped, like great body type of guy, came out and there was a whole scandal that he'd been photoshopping his pictures. So that was like enhancing the size of his arms or whatever it was, legs. And it basically came out that he'd been photoshopping that and being a bit dishonest. The other thing which came out was that he kind of offers online training and online coaching. So what he'd been doing was he'd been saying that it was him doing the service, but really he had someone else employed by him doing actually all the work. So a little bit of dishonesty there, guys. So I just wanted to give my opinion on it and kind of what I think is the takeaway and how, like, maybe how I view it, and maybe you guys can see if you agree with me or disagree with me. So guys, the first thing I think we'll talk about is the company. I think that they've rapidly grown, and I think their strategies clearly work because their name is out there. I actually haven't taken the products, but I'm sure they're probably not bad. All supplements can be helpful, but they're just, like it says, a supplement to your diet and training. So make sure you got the foundation first, and then use the supplements to get you, that extra bit on top, whether that's extra performance or extra nutrition. Shredz, well done to them on building their brand. I think they've got some really good brand ambassadors in terms of the content that they provide, useful workouts or motivation. I think Shredz, from what I've seen of their stuff online, I looked up before doing the video more about them, was that they really emphasize the motivation and reaching for your goals and striving to get your goals, which I think is a good thing. But I think, guys, with all industries, and especially the fitness industry, there's a lot of emphasis on image, obviously, because it's about body and looking good and being in like sunny, nice places. So maybe this whole image had gotten to this Devin's head, and he thought that it was all about image, and maybe it is all about image sometimes, and I don't always think that's good, but this probably got to his head, and he thought that enhancing his image was the only way or the best way for him to propel his personal brand and also help him out financially. And I'm sure it did help him financially, but guys, I suppose in the long run, if you build a brand with integrity, which you can 100% be open about, like, for example, in my pictures, I don't do any photoshops, but everyone uses like Instagram filters. Like, we've got a light background behind us, so sometimes if the picture came out dark, you might increase the shadows. I guess for me, that's kind of what I would do. I wouldn't want to like Photoshop or enhance my pictures anymore, because then when someone meets you in real life and they see what you're really like, they'll be disappointed. So I guess for me that consistency is important, because I don't want anyone to see me and be like, oh, but you don't look like that in the pictures or in the video. That's what kind of is always in the back of my head when I do things or when I post things, because I want people to feel that it's like authentic, I'm not hiding anything. And I guess that might have gotten lost in translation for this guy. I think he did a video coming out and saying sorry or admitting it, which I think is good of him. I mean, he's a young guy in his mid-20s, so I can understand if he got carried away, with the money and the fame and whatever that whole Instagram loads of followers things brings for you. But guys, I think the takeaway maybe is that we shouldn't be so obsessed with image. I know that image is important, and we all probably value our image and want to improve our image, but image isn't everything, and sometimes it's the substance underneath which is important. If you get carried away with image, then silly things can happen. Like, you might Photoshop one picture just a tiny bit to remove something. The next time you Photoshop it to increase your arms a little bit, increase your chest a little bit, and then I guess it just carries on from there. So try to be authentic, guys, and don't obsess too much. We all want to look good. We all want to have great bodies, but as long as you're healthy, that's the main thing. Use fitness as a tool for yourself to improve your life. So if you're fitter, it might help you better in your job, it might help you be more alert, and think of it more from that point of view rather than how many followers can I get, or will this help me get more followers. If you're authentic, then hopefully in time, and you're putting out stuff that people actually care about, hopefully you will get followers. So guys, I guess there's lots of angles on this. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I think there's always going to be these kind of controversies. There's always controversies in magazines about models being made to look thinner or like reducing their curves. And this, I guess, is just a big example in the fitness industry. So thanks so much for watching. Like I said, hit me up in the comment section with your thoughts. Make sure to like the video, guys. Really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Follow me on Instagram at Saqib Sheikh. And as always, guys, more good stuff coming soon.